Good day, my name is Simplified. I'd like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. For the regular visitors, thanks so much for tuning in again. I'm sure you will gain something from today's lesson, and all the new people as well. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please send your questions, your comments below, or you can email piano@aubreysamai.com. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to answering your questions. So the topic today we're going to explore is chord scales, which I've mentioned before. I love thinking of the scale and building chords on it, and those chords are there to be used throughout your tunes, so when there's passing notes, you can use chords to fill out those notes. And it's also great for reharmonization, etc. So let me show you what I have on screen. I've written out some charts for you, just like a few bars. The first chart is basically exploring the bebop major scale. Now the bebop major scale is the same as your usual Ionian C major scale, or mode as we also call it, 7-note scale, whereas the bebop major scale has a passing note between the 5th and the 6th degree of the scale, which is the G sharp A. So that scale goes right. So what we want to do is we want to learn to harmonize these scales. Any scale you have, you can harmonize it, and you can play it in different inversions and to aid your playing. So for this scale, we're using the C major 6 sound, which is that, the triad plus the 6. If you take that an inversion lower, you will see it is the A minor 7 chord, right? That's the different inversion. The root, first inversion, second inversion, third inversion. On any 4-note chord you have 3 inversions, right? So let's harmonize that in what is known as closed voicings, meaning within the octave, right? You might recognize the sound from somewhere. Must have heard that being played, that sound. Right? So that's the first closed voicing. Then you can see it's basically, you can play it with one hand because it's within the octave. But when it's spread voicing, this is a nice way to start learning two-handed voicings. So how we do that is we count from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. We take the second note from the top, we drop it 1 octave bit lower, and that's how we get our drop 2 sound. All your top pianists would be applying this sound at some point in the playing. So that is simply what drop 2 is. Take the second note from the top and you put it an octave lower, and then you have the option of doubling up the melody, obviously, and you get that kind of sound as well. See? Two-handed voicings. So that is your drop 2 sound. Now the tune I got written out there, the first few bars is Fly Me to the Moon. So whenever you have in your tune a passage that moves by steps, in other words no leaps, that's a leap, stepwise movement, you can apply drop 2. Let's do the first line of that tune. yeah, very nice. It just gives you options. Otherwise, you would start on the first note and wait to for the next chord chain. But this allows you to fill in those gaps with chord scales. And then another trick is to just have a leading to your drop, the note you drop down to your so in places you fill that in. Another thing I like to do is pivot, like a ghost note or pivot note into the another pivot. You can do it on every note. And alternate to the bass. So once again, leading into the note, chromatic lead up to your target note. And now you can try here with this. You can do the pivot. Right, those are all rhythmic ideas, chord scale ideas to assist you in your playing. It works very nicely on medium tempo tunes, sometimes slower tunes as well. You know, you find a way to fit it in. But once you start thinking about drop 2, so you can apply it in various ways. Let's say on your major scale, if you build chord scales on the harmonic scale or the major scale, okay? So you want to spread it between hands. As I said, if you want to open up your voicings, that's like a closed position. So you want to take the 2 from the top, put it at the bottom. Another way to play a major scale. Chords, and you can add more to it once again. And double up the root, which is perfectly fine in harmony. And you can also then take that same chord in its first inversion and then drop the 2 from the top. Maybe not everyone's favorite sound, but if you add the bass to it, suddenly it sounds pretty, doesn't it? Certain inversions it sounds a bit better. So if you take it to the second inversion, then the C will be that much lower. That's again from the side. Right. Double up on the thirds, major 7th on top, and you bring that down to the 6th. What he also does is he does the you must add that somewhere. Drop 2. Drop 2. Well, I've given you a lot of bonus sounds there for you to copy, practice. Makes your practicing interesting when you have all these things you can work on. So once again, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time, where I've got some nice surprise lined up for you sometime, maybe the next lesson or the one after that. But stay tuned, and yeah, I hope that kind of demystified the drop 2 sound for you a bit and gets you thinking about chord scales. In other words, harmonizing your scale with chords and using those chords as fillers. And we'll do a lesson on reharmonization where I'll show you how it applies even further. But enough said. See you next time. Take care. Cheers.